Have you ever had a teacher, a professor, or maybe just a really intelligent friend who always left you thinking about something that they said? Now, I'm not talking about the know-it-all kind of people who always have something to say. I'm talking about the kind of people who speak with a humble authority, who always leave you wanting more. Well, Jesus was that kind of person, and even today, we continue to dissect his words to learn more about what he taught and the stories that he told. Wherever Jesus went, he always seemed to have a crowd following him. Even in the moments he tried to slip away for a few minutes of solitude, people always seemed to find him. I'm sure part of the intrigue was the desire to see Jesus do something miraculous, right? Like, who wouldn't want to see that? But people were just as amazed at the stories Jesus told and the things that Jesus taught. In the book of Matthew, we read a collection of Jesus' teaching that we commonly call the Sermon on the Mount. And in those passages that you can read about in Matthew chapters 5, 6, and 7, he says things like, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And other things like, "You are the salt of the earth and the light of the world." And even crazy countercultural things like, "Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you." But right at the end of that passage, we get to a verse that says this: "When Jesus had finished saying these things, people were amazed at his teaching because he spoke as one who had authority, not as their teachers of the law." There was something strikingly different about what Jesus brought than what the people were used to. It was almost as if he was breathing new life into their understanding of their ancient texts. Jesus wasn't just interpreting as they were used to their teachers of the law doing. Jesus was speaking words of life that no one had ever heard before. At some point in the future, we'll actually dig into some of the things that Jesus taught in Matthew chapters 5, 6, and 7 that we reference in this video. And if you want to hear those, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and do this for me. Share this content with other people, invite them along on the journey with you. Thanks for joining me this week on Practically Biblical.